Hello everyone and welcome back to Sandy Says. In today's video I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about the Vivitar camera and camcorder from Walmart. So first things first, to charge your camera you are going to lift up this flap on the back. It takes a USB-C port charger, so you just plug it in there and then plug the other end into the outlet. When it is charging, this white light here will blink red. When it is finished charging, the light will turn off, and then on the main screen, when your camera's on, it will tell you right there what % your battery life is at. To insert your SD card, you're going to flip your camera upside down. You want to open the viewfinder and find this black button, slide it forward, and then for this camera you will need a micro SD card. So if your camera, to put your SD card in, you're going to follow that picture right there to make sure that you do it correctly and you don't force it in the wrong way. But basically you want the chip side out, and you will slide it in there and then push down and it will snap in place. Obviously, to take it out, you'll just push it in again, it'll unlock, and then you're able to just pull the chip right out. To power on your camera, again, you're going to want to open up the viewfinder. You're going to hold this power button down, and then you will see the Vivitar logo. That blue light indicates that your camera is on. Your mode button right here is how you flip your camera from taking a picture to a video. So as you can see right now, I am on camcorder. So if I push that button, when I push the mode button, you'll see it flip right here to these digits. This is camera mode. And then if I flip it again, so it tells you how much time is remaining on my SD card. We've now flipped back to camcorder mode. When you are in camera video recorder mode, if you push the menu button, which is right here on the inside, that changes your camera to your settings, where you can change things like your resolution and other camera settings, your white balance, and like your time and date. That is when you push this menu button. When you are in photo mode, if you want to take a picture, you are going to push this button right here on the top. So for example, if I wanted to take a picture of this highlighter, I would line it up and I would push the button on the top and you'll hear it click. If I wanted to record a video of the highlighter, you would push the mode button, see it flip to camera, and then again you push the camera button at the top. You push this button right here, and then you can see now this is telling me that my video is 2 seconds long. To stop recording, you push that same video one more time. Also notice that blinking light when it's recording, the blue light is on. Another great feature about this camera is that the viewfinder flips. So if you're taking a selfie, you could turn it that way. However, it just does not 360, it goes up, down, and forward. If you want to play back the video you just recorded, you simply hit this play button right here, and that allows you to see the photo you took, and then you use these arrow buttons to go forwards and backwards. The up and down arrows to go forwards and backwards. When you're in playback mode and you're playing a video, you hit the OK button to play. If you want to turn the volume up or down, you're going to hit the left arrow button. If you want to delete a video while you're in the playback mode, you're going to hit the menu button. When they're in the playback mode, you're going to hit the menu button. And then it gives you the option to delete all, or you can lock this or unlock it so you cannot actually delete it. So right now we're going to delete just this video, and then you use your arrow buttons to go right or left Then I want to hit OK, so I am going to hit the OK button in the middle. And that deletes it. If I wanted to delete all, I would just push the arrow button down to delete all. Hit OK. And then that completely clears off my card. From here, you can also hit the play button again and it will take you to this menu. That gives you your night vision mode to help you see if you're recording in the dark. If you have a timer you want to set, same with your screensavers and then your sounds, language settings, things like that. So first example, sounds. If you want your shutter sound off, you can do that just by toggling it. If we wanted to turn the beep off, we could, and then it also gives you different tones for the beeps. From here, to get back to taking a picture, you can just push the menu button, and that will keep taking you back. So like right now, I don't have any video, so I have no video on my screen. And if I went to camera, I hit mode. Sorry, you hit the play button to take you back towards where you wanted to take a camera. The other thing is this right here is the zoom. So for example, if I wanted to zoom out, you just go to the left, it'll take you wider. And then if you wanted to zoom in very closely on something, see right now I'm up to 6x, 12, 14, 16, all the way up to 16. But if I wanted to reduce that, you just push the button on the top to the left. You'll notice on the front side there is a light right here. When you push this light bulb, it turns that light on. It also, that's your indicator that that light is on. When the room is dark and that light is on, it allows your screen to glow green. You can't see it too great on camera, but this is with the light off. See, it's blue, and then when you push that light, when it's dark and the flash isn't reflecting, this backside looks green. And the last thing I want to show you is the battery compartment. Actually, I have two more things I want to show you. So this right here is the battery compartment. It is on the right side. And if you just slide that up, this compartment pops open and you can just lift your battery up out of here. So that way it does charge with the battery in it, like you don't need a separate charger. But if you just needed to buy a new battery, you could. That way you could switch them out without having to, you just keep a charged one on hand. And then lastly, this feature right here allows you to put your camera on a tripod. So if you were to get yourself a cheap little tripod for your kiddo, that's what that screw is for. And then up top, that is, you could slide in any special, like if you wanted to put a ring cam on here or any extra type of like fold over lenses, those would slide on there. And then this piece just slides right back in. So that is all of the instructions I have for the Vivitar camera. This thing was from Walmart and it was pretty cheap. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'd love to share them. We just bought it, so we haven't had a ton of chance to play with it yet, but I will do a review on it after we've used it for a good amount of time. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!